Happy 4th of July Eve, everybody! As prophesized, I am here on Friday. Still being very chill, still doing plenty of rest. But I am streaming early, so I can get back to it. Not as if I don't enjoy what I'm doing here, I'm actually quite excited to continue the Nuzlocke. Just gotta clear my throat. Because I decided to eat my peanut butter jelly Uncrustable before the stream started. And now I'm all gunked up. But yeah, so, per the title of this stream, sometimes doing too well is a problem in the circumstance of a genlock like this. And I'm at the point now where, honestly, I could stand to avoid all encounters until the very end, because I beat Sabrina. I beat the benchmark, the high bar of this Nuzlocke already. And, what I have, I can win with. What I have now, if I play steady, if I play disciplined, I can just outright win with. Without any more deaths. So, that's what I'm gonna do. If I want to catch anything else, and for the remainder of this, Pokemon Yellow, it's some water types. Because that's something I kind of forgot about, was, wow, water types are actually not very accessible. You know, if you're not going to use the Magikarp encounter. It's actually tough to get your hands on a water type early in the game. I know there's a good rod somewhere, back on the piers, but I'm actually going to avoid that side for brevity. We're heading straight to the bicycle route, going right to Koga. We will have to go to the Safari Zone, and I will catch something there just because everything there, that's the best those things will ever be. So why not? But first, I gotta play the Yaz flute. But to anybody who is joining me who isn't already on holiday or about to be, or is spending their holiday with me, it's much appreciated, and sound off in the comments when you do arrive. But all you lurkers out there, I know you're there, and I appreciate you just watching. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. And we're just gonna biff this. And remember that Karaichop is not fighting. Oh, there's Scrumptious. What's up, Scrumptious? Oh, I missed twice in a row. Always punished. Now, what will this even do? Okay, we were just missing for drama. But we already got our Snorlax. Alright. So what even is over here, besides a girl? With my girlfriend. Well, good for you. We're going riding together. Well, I'm not riding with my Pikachu, because he can't... It's a little too complicated. Cycling's not allowed here. Well, they better let me through. Oh, they automatically put you on it. That's cool. Oh, can I just avoid these guys? Oh, look at that. Stealth mission. And is preemptively gonna put the max repel on. Because again, I don't want to accidentally activate any more encounters. Also, I think I prefer to lead with 3-bird for now. Basically, 3-bird's here until something unfortunate happens. And then we switch to Snorlax. So we just have our fun with it for the time being. Might even just take it all the way through Koga. Because he's not really... in yellow version, he's not really a poison type. He's a bug type gym leader. Which is very unfortunate. Look at this skill. Look at that. Just avoiding all encounters. Just saved so much time in this secret speed run. The man with the funny hat. It's freaking, I was about to call him Pothead. Jughead from Archie Comics. I guess he could be Pothead in modern interpretations. Want a Parasect for a Tangle? That actually would be good. Is there a Tangle in the Safari Zone? That would be... Spore's good in this game. We'd happily take that. Do. And do I have someone with cut here? I don't think I do. Might have to get Green back in here or give cut to someone. At this rate, I mean, we're gonna give strength to Snorlax and the like. So we gotta throw a grass guy in here. Repel's effect wore off. Yeah, I gotta. Sorry, Peeba. Like, you're not really useful. My speed. I already have a better speed abuser right now. There's no water types yet. You had a very niche place in this game, Peeba. You live a coward. You don't get to die a hero. Alright, let's get that. That's fly. Get me cut. The Cash, you can learn cut, right? What am I hoarding right now? I never use Poison Sting. For brevity, I should just give it. Although, honestly, I still need Pot Leaf, though. I need a good grass type for the time being. And I'm definitely not using Growth. So I will use Cut on Pot Leaf. Okay. Now we gotta get you leveled up too. The cap is 50 right now. We soft cap it as a reminder. We're not fainting and clutching our pearls if we were a little bit up. Because this game is not really... This game is jank, so we approach it jank. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Almost there. And we'll just head straight to the Safari Zone, I wager. Oh, I thought the side of my screen went black. I was like, oh no, it's broke! Okay, and we don't get pokes with us. We gotta raw dog this encounter too. But again, we're not dependent on it. Alright, I gotta remember the most efficient route to get there and not to encounter something here. There we go. Now my best chance for execute is right here. Okay, what do we get? Oh! Okay. Are we able to catch it though? What? Imagine... You mean we missed? Ah, damn. Well, that was cool, though. Imagine having a Tauros. No, encounters don't lock me out. 2 Tauroses in a row, man. But that was it. I only get 1 encounter, man. There's got to be some difficulty here. Yeah, no, encounters don't lock me out. If I miss the encounter, I can't encounter, I can't keep catching things in the same spot. That's all. But I can catch another Tauros down the line. That's not a problem. Garbo's is speed, right? So yeah, we just keep speeding up and specialing our cool guy. Until he's just unstoppable at the Elite Four. What's this gonna be, like Egg Bomb or something? Yeah, what a guess. Don't know what good that is for us. What is that, a normal move? Normal's pretty cracked in the old games. But man, 2 Tauruses in a row. I knew there was no way we were going to catch it, though. Safari Zone is hard in Gen 1. I guess I could start, like, max repelling. This is who we wanted to meet, if anything. Like, would have been actually reasonable to catch. There we go. Let's get moving. I hope I'm going the right way. Oh, I feel like I just made a mistake. I just lost precious steps. And I keep losing them. Because this is a trial, in a sense, in that old dungeon mentality of, you got the what? You must be efficient with your steps. This is like a poisoning condition. Ooh, how do I get up there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through this again. Skull Bash, the true turn move. Protein. For the time being. I'm totally cool with beefing up Cashew. If Cashew managed to get to the end, that'd be so iconic for him. Oh, I thought our timer went off. I'm like, no! We were nowhere close! I like how they ran out of budget for more music. It's like, okay, put the evolution theme for the Safari Zone. It was, you could tell it was gonna get its own original theme, and they ran out of time and budget. Okay, so the false teeth are here, right? There we go. TM30. Watch me just biff it right at the very end. 54 steps left. Oh, they let you know what you have. Double team. Ah, finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations. You have won. Surf. I'm super lucky. No, that was all skill, baby. That was all skill. Now we can't surf over, so now we just gotta run out. Now we just run down the clock. Bing bong! First try, baby. Did you get a good haul? Nah. I mean, I got some items, but... Alright, and then we'll just go destroy Koga. And then we'll just keep moving. And where's Zan to, like, remind us, like, what we're supposed to be doing to our Nidoking? Aren't we supposed to give our Nidoking Surf? Like, we don't even bother with our water type. Let's dispose of all of our items we got that we're hoarding to the very end. Oh, I have to get the gold teeth back and get strength. That's right. And we can just hold this for later. We've never been in much trouble with health. And we're not bicycling anymore, so put that away. We use max repels now, so put that away. Just trying to be efficient here. Yeah, so I unfortunately can't use the Master Ball at the Safari Zone. That's where I would have used it. That would have been the place for it. The idea of putting your bike, like, that's where your suspension of disbelief ends, not at putting the animals in there. The live creatures in the PC. But the bike, the poor bike. The bike has more rights than the creatures. This guy's a super rod, right? Oh, that's the good rod? So the super rod's on the pier. Okay. Whatever. Like I said, I think we're just avoiding encounters now. Like, we'll leave all... maybe I need to be strategic, though. Maybe, like, before I go to, That might actually be a fucking call. Is, like, I should, like, catch anything that isn't... Go to all the routes that don't have a horsey and start catching all the fish so that when I get to gold and silver, or when I get to crystal, I've caught everything. So I can get a Kingdra in that game. Start narrowing down the fish would actually... I 1000% should go find where Goldeen is and just catch Goldeen now and get it over with. That's actually a smart call. Good idea, me. I'm so smart. How good is Kingdra Gen 2? Well, dragons start being good in Gen 2. Besides being a stat block, they start being a type in Gen 2. And with no grass-type gym leaders, you know, Kingdra just effectively becomes immune. All the way to until Claire. I mean, granted he's a late-game encounter, but you catch my meaning. And I think Piggy has to be put to bed. I think Cashew now needs to be the strength guy. And so... I just don't see a circumstance in any point in the future where I'll be using Poison Sting, so... This seems like the call now. Even though Slash is better for Cashew. But yeah, I should look up where Goldeen is really quick. I should just grab that now. Get it off the board. Goldeen, Psyduck, anything that could cause me a problem. Start narrowing things down for myself. Oh, Benevolent Cerebi. Where do I find Goldeen? Let's see, Psyduck. Poliwag could still be good for us, but, like, you know, like, Tentacool would be okay. But, like, that would still be better than nothing down the road. Krabby would be no good to us until now, so let's see, Goldeen. Starmie could still get better and better. Like, Starmie can start getting good in Gen 4. Let me see. Vermilion City? I didn't catch anything Vermilion City. 50% with the good rod. Okay, I got a 50-50 shot with Poliwag. Is there a place where it has a higher encounter rate? I see nothing higher than a 50% rate. I won't be heartbroken if I wind up with a Poliwag, because that's what I could just take with me to Elite Four in this game. But what am I competing with? Who's in the 50%? I could do it in Fuchsia as well. I just don't want to catch a Magikarp here. That's really all it is. Yeah, so basically city to city, it's like Poliwag and or Goldeen. I'm fine with getting Poliwag off the board. I love Politoed, but we'll never encounter that thing with Drizzle. We won't get that. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, yes, I would be locked out of Politoed, but remember, Politoed is a funny frog, and I like the funny frog, but we'll never have access to Drizzle. That's a hidden ability that you won't even start getting the chances of until Gen 3, but you won't get access to it, so there's no point in the Poliwag either. So we should just start removing that off the board. Okay. So like I can try right here. Let's put Pilot up front, because we're not going to be able to attack it at all. And then we can run with that Sea King for like as long as possible. Not even a nibble! I'm trying to figure out how the fishing works in this one. Just I'm not supposed to touch it until it goes. Oh! It's a bite! There we go! Okay. Great. Because this is the best this thing will ever be. Yeah, I should really look ahead at water encounters in the next 2 gens at least. Honestly, like, all the way through Gen 4. I should really look at water encounters. Because Gen 5 is basically a reboot. We're not going to run into any, like, conflicts with Gen 5. For better and worse. Let's use our Master Ball on it. Bang, wrong. When it is time for them to lay eggs, they can be seen swimming up rivers and falls in large groups. Funny side note, picked up a Moslax plushie from the Pokemon Center, and this thing is the least grabbable thing of all time. How is something ungrabbable? Like, it's like immune to the laws of physics, and it has no friction. Like, it just slides out of your hands. How does this work? It's all sharp corners, it's just painful to touch? How can such a round lad cannot be held? This is compelling intel you've just given me, Scrumptious. I might need to see a photo in the Discord. Which, viewers who are either lurking or watching in the VOD, links in the description to our community Discord. The way it's rounded, it's impossible to grip on. I mean, like, I could grip a basketball. If I could grip a basketball, I think I can palm... I can palm a basketball. I think I can palm a Moslax. Like, what is this thing shaped like? This is compelling. I'm gonna call this Grab. If I had called it Krabby, I'd call it Grabby. Let's call it Grabbean. Okay. So I'm gonna replace the Primeape, put Goldeen in there as a Sea King, and put Surf, and then we'll just hang on to that for as long as we can. Since we'll be surfing for a hot sec. Save for safety. Sorry, Piggy, your time's kind of up. Now Cashew, like, has everything. Because fighting move just isn't so centralizing just yet. There's not a huge need for it when the guys you go up against have, like, no special defense. So Cool Guy just clears them. I guess we put the good rod away for now, too. Oop. Oh, Discord's still being weird permissions with you? That's good to know. I gotta fix that. I know I shouldn't be doing this, like, on stream, but... One sec. Because, yeah, I was fixing up the Discord today for security purposes, because Chu-chan had a bit of an ordeal the other day. I was like, you know what? I better stop this problem before it even begins. Okay, let's see if I can get that much going. If I can get the general Detroit fixed, I'll feel a little bit better. Because I don't want people being locked out. We're still in a very young time here with the Discord. Make sure no one's getting deterred away. This should be better. Lots of clicking. Okay. Yeah, I think I put in the announcements like, hey, guys, ping mods if there's an issue. I'm like, you guys can't even see the message, huh? So yeah, thanks for letting me know, Scrumptious. Okay, that should be a somewhat improvement. Howdy, Darkness. Sorry, I was, like, fixing some Discord stuff. Just telling Scrumptious, like, Chu-Chan had a bit of an issue the other day with some unsavory characters. I'm like, I better start putting up the security walls before there's a problem, not after. Hopefully I have everything I need. I just gotta heal up Grabbean and buff it up a sec. Lots of more clicking. Yeah, Darkness, we were just talking about the ungrabbable Moslax plushie that Scrumptious has. Oh boy, lots of button mashing. See what Grabbean learns. But yeah, in terms of like how's everyone's like... I've resorted to grab it by the flower on its head. So some part of it is grabbable. But yeah, I've had, like I'm saying, how's everyone's, like, week going? Because 4th of July is in quite the sweet spot this week. Like, I kind of misjudged, like, when people would be taking the time off. Because, I have a part-time job at a doggy kennel. And so, I didn't realize, like, going to work on Thursday. Because, I gotta take the highway to get there. I was like, oh, everyone's already going on vacation. Napping, mostly. That's what we gotta do. Honestly, it's what I should do. But I took Wednesday off. I got like I did work in the morning, but it was the drawing work. Like, I was drawing assets for a future video and some other things. So like I was having a good ass chill time. Like drawing is very relaxing for me for the most part. So that was fun. But besides that, I did no work. Then I got super sauced off my butt and watched The Mandalorian, the movie. Mandalorian Grogu. It was terrible. But I was so sauced, it was actually kind of enjoyable. And I had a great Wednesday. Then I took the Thursday morning off. Went and had a little coffee date with my wife. And then, like I said, I took this morning off. Well, I didn't take this morning off. I was running my errands this morning. I gotta get groceries. I mowed the lawn. Did some landscaping, and then streaming with you guys. But after this, I will take the evening off, the afternoon evening off, and have a nice restorative July. Although, tomorrow, I do work at the doggy kennel again. I like to work holidays, because I only work there, like, I kind of work there, like, less than part-time. So, when I can get my holiday pay, because they pay you double on holidays, I'm like, I'm the holiday guy. I'm like, I don't mind celebrating Christmas on the 26th. It don't bug me when Christmas happens. Just let me have a Christmas. But in the meantime, I'm happy to get the double pay. The same goes with 4th of July, man. Oh, we gotta put the codes on for the candies. I want candy. I want a reasonable playtime and no grinding. I want to see my wife again. And touch and feel the touch of grass. Okay. So what's going on here? Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta keep leveling. We're not done. We're not done. With the level up here. Horn attack. So we give this guy special. What even is Grabbean's special look like? If it's gonna take advantage, because I'm pretty sure water's a special stat in this game. What am I working with here? 80. It's not as high as it's not as high as its attack. Stats aren't the best, but like it's got like for Gen 1, respectful HP, decent attack for the horn attack and stuff. I think Fury attack is still better right now. Yeah, Chu-Chan just like erupted into my office and was like dancing around like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, that's right. I said about where's my wife at? I was confused for a sec there. Big old goldfish. It's actually a koi. You felt silly. You are silly, Chu-Chan. Almost there. 11 more to go. Waterfall. Waterfalls in this game? I did not know Waterfall was an attack. I thought that was an HM. In Gen 2. That's interesting. Mosslats. I have no hands. I must eat. Well, isn't Mosslats? I didn't play Pokopia. Because I don't have a Switch 2. But isn't the lore that he just slept for so long, he got covered in moss? So he's just sleeping. He don't eat. He only sleep. Command to see the sheet. It's on the top right there. Exclamation point info. He eats sunlight now. Hell yeah. Me too. Like Superman. Speaking of that info doc, I do need to write in the Goldeen for Fuchsia City. And mark it in the National Dex too. Horn Drill? Is this the one-hit KO move? Hold on, this is funny. Hold on, Grab Bean is kind of funny. Okay, let's give our buddy here Surf. You're making that part up. It's fine, like, no one knows. Own it. Yeah, so, just... So much for seeing Waterfall, but, you know... This is more important. Okay. And so then we're gonna just put... We're gonna put 3-bird in. I'm sure, like, the initial trainers... Actually, I think the initial trainers actually have legitimate poison types. So we'll start with Cool Guy. Yeah, Chu-Chan's right. Anything's true if you commit to the bit hard enough. So we'll start with Laptails, and then when we get to Koga, I'll just throw in Freebird. It goes from poison types to bugs. I want to become a ninja, so I joined this gym. Juggler. What if there was juggalos in this game? That'd be pretty cool. Oh god, they're all level 30? Like, we knew this was gonna be very, uneven, but... Simply not the truth. And disables random. And it disables off. Disable can turn off turn 1. How is disable not as broken as sleep? Given what sleep does in this game. That's crazy. Are these all gonna be freaking drowsy? Shouldn't even be wasting my psychic right now. They're all gonna be 2-shotted. How do magnets work? I don't know, brother. Some of life's mysteries. Oh, this guy will take 3. And he's gonna stall! Stall tactics on, brother. There you go. Thank you. No thanks. Don't want to play with recover. I'm just mashing through. I'm insanely overleveled because this part of the game gets uneven. That's the downside of an open world. Who did you take to get Alakazam? The trade? It's just I just hit a trade button. It's so off because I'm playing on my Game Boy PC. So I just have a program that's like, hey, just trade it. There's nothing to trade with. No differently, like if I was playing a ROM hack, I guess people in ROM hacks have special conditions. We're like, oh, just get this level or use this item and you can evolve into Alakazam. So I went by that means. Freaking Platinum Kaizo is really cool. I was playing that before Pokemon Champions came out, and they had it where the only way you could evolve your Machoke into a Machamp or your Graveler into a Golem is if you have both those guys in your party. So, but you can only evolve one. Well, actually, no. I think you could reasonably. No, you'd only be able to evolve one because one evolves and one doesn't. But basically, you can't get a Golem. Like your Graveler can't evolve unless there's a Machoke in your party. And your Machoke can't evolve into a Machamp unless there's a Graveler party. And that's so cool because there's kind of a lore reason behind that. Like you notice how Machamp kind of has the characteristics of a Graveler, and a Golem kind of has the characteristics of a Machoke. Like, I thought that was so cool. Like, that's really clever. Why they still give it a bit of a rarity and difficulty, but they keep it within game. It says in the sheets that they don't evolve until level 48. Yeah, why did Golem lose his arms? Because he starts to look more like a Machoke. Whereas Machoke gets the 4 arms, or Machamp gets the 4 arms from Graveler. But in the mainline games where they actually do this, it's Gen 5. I talked about Gen 5. What's the bug steel type? There's there's a bug ninja and a bug like knight. He has like 2 javelins. How did I can't remember the name anymore? But there's those 2 bugs. Not Scizor. It's the Gen 5 bugs. And that's Koga right there. Yeah, Escavalier, and who's the other one? But you'll notice that they also take on the... So in that one, they don't take the characteristics of each other. But Excavalier eats the snail one and takes its armor. Yeah, Excelgor. Whereas Excelgor, his shell's been taken, so he's covered in bandages. And he gets faster because his shell's been taken away. Which is really cool. So, like, if they ever brought back... Like, they don't really do trade evolutions anymore. Despite the fact that it's easier to trade than ever. And I wish they continue that whole streak there, where it's like, things take on the characteristics of each other. Via trade. Okay, yeah. So Koga's got all bugs. So we're putting 3-bird up front. Okay, won't you fly, 3-bird? I didn't even read his dialogue. Koga, I'm so sorry. Your daughter's cooler. Your daughter actually does stuff. Look at my bugs. My hyperfixation is bugs. Look at them. That do be a really funny bug, though. That do look like the real pre-evo of Butterfree. And they just kind of committed to the bit. They made a coding error and just committed. Gulp. Venonat shaped in each bird's throat. There's literally 3 Venonat. There's a Venonat for each beak. for them to eat and go, gulp. I don't know where your Venonats are. They just need to bring back the link cable. I agree. I should get like 1,000 long, like a miles long cord to trade with someone in China. Oh, the link cable item, like in Legends. They wanted to re-encourage trading is why. They felt that mistake. It's because lore-wise, it was like, well, we can't do... It felt awkward to have trades in our Arceus, and then back in Z, like, oh, no, you can do it again. It's weird. It is very weird. Because I do feel really bummed, because I would have loved to have a Scizor in the early game. But I didn't have... I didn't have the... what's it called? I don't have internet on my Switch right now. I have Wi-Fi, which is cool. It's really cool that Champions does not require a Nintendo Switch Online account. Otherwise, PokeRoy probably would not exist. But then when the DLC came out, I did unfortunately play the DLC. Unfortunately, I did play the ZA DLC. And Scizor was available in the wild. So I did get my boy Scizor. I love Scizor. He's cool. And contextually very good in that game. ZA just puts such an interesting spin on Mons. Very more overworld friendly. Like when you give a physicality to things, the context of moves change. Like suddenly Dig is better than Earthquake now. That's so cool. Okay, so I beat Koga. So now I'm gonna wrap around. I'm gonna go back to Palatown now. Time to hop in my big three-headed bird. And I'm about to hit another puzzle too. Oh, I got a shiny Cleavor. You get the green Vor. The green Vor, never mind. Forget I said anything. Hop on the Grabbean. There is a Tangela here. I could feasibly try to catch a What are my odds of catching a Tangela right there? And grabbing the Spore? Because that would be an upgrade. Parasect would be an upgrade. Hold on, hold on. What am I looking at here? Tangela. Oh, it's only available in the Safari Zone in yellow version. Not in red and, it's there in red and green. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Now, which Pokemon do I have right now? Well, I can recap here. I've got Grabbean, the Sea King. Should call it Grabbing. I have Laugh-Tails, the Ninetales. I have good old Cashew, my wall. I have Cool Guy, the Alakazam. Got Potleaf, the Victroible, and Three Bird. He's basically my resident normal for now. Like, obviously we use him for Fly, too. That's the bonus. But he's basically my normal type until we... Like, we are hoarding Mons. Like, we have a Nidoking in the PC. We have a Snorlax. Like, we've got good Mons that we are just hoarding all the way to the Elite Four. We are saving for success. We are making investments. Oh! I didn't put my Max Repel on. Whoops. I'll grab a Tentacool right now. That's fine. This will be future-proofing. I just gotta be able to catch it right now. This is fine. This is fine. This lets me kite some encounters later. I'll never, like, objectively need a Tentacool. It's a good Mon. Am I gonna get poisoned? Oh, boy. I got Antidote, so we'll be okay. Am I training the Pokemon to survive forward? No, I'm not. So that's the difference between my Genlock, and that's why I never want to hear any BS from any back talk from anybody about my rules, because I don't do. I think that's too easy. So I'm like, once my mons are done, they are locked behind the game. They are left behind the game, and across games, I cannot catch them again. So my availability decreases as we go. And that's why it gets very strategic. It's like, hey, I have no dupes clause. So yeah, no future Nidoking. But again, this is the best game for Nidoking. A lot of Pokemon that I have, this is the best they'll ever be. So that's good. And honestly, Nidoking, besides Gold and Silver, for Nidoking kind of just becomes very rare after that anyways, so whatever. Now this is... I already have a cool guy, so this guy will be cooler. This will be cool air. Oh, I gotta get the antidote. Not a bummer if we lose Grabbean, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not lose anyway. It's so crazy, my only losses were just because of me just playing, like, just absolute dumb, reckless play right at the very beginning. Early game is always so much harder for me. The once and no future Nidoking. Literally. Bing, bong, bing, bong. No more Nidoking. I will be sure to bring him to the lead four, though. I'm saving him. We're gonna make him a mix attacker, just like Zan. We did that just for Zan. He said, you put the Ice Beam and the Flamethrower and the Thunderbolt, and you let that guy fly. We will. We'll let him do it. We just gotta save him. We gotta be patient. Potleaf is gonna be an issue for the next gym, so we'll put him away now. Yeah, I know, like I said, so like that's why Gen 2 is gonna be really hard. And I keep forgetting to update my docs. One sec. I gotta update the document. Plus, if you type in !info, you can see this document as well. Where I have all the mons I caught where they caught them, their status. I forgot we could go to the power plant. But I don't catch legendary, so there's really no point, because I made the mistake of catching Magnemite. One of my few opportunities for a Steel type next gen. That was a huge mistake. And I can't make that again. So, there's Future City. There we go. I call it Goldeen. Grab a bean. Still kicking. And what else did I catch? I got a Tentacool. Which was like, what, Route 20? I guess it was Route 21, yeah. There we go. One sec. Grabbean. I'm typing in Tentacool. Tentacool. His name is Cool Air. And that's all the water types I'll need. I can't get... I ideally do not catch another single Pokemon for the rest of this game. Like, it's time to preserve, unless, again, I start, like, looking ahead at... I might start looking ahead at Gold and Silver. Like, I'll need to, like, lock things in before I go to the Elite Four. I think would be kind of the rule. Is if I want to preemptively lock things out of the next gen. So I can, like, dwindle down my encounters. Yes. Yes. There we go. They're marked in green. And where's the Goldeen? That should have been earlier, right? I don't even have Doduo yet. Yes. Yes. Which means I probably don't have Snorlax. Goldeen is such a late encounter in Kanto. And for what? And pourquoi? Okay. Hopefully I've marked everything appropriately. Also, I could totally get a, I just realized I can totally get a, a Fossilmon if I really wanted to, but again, what would be the point? Like, we'll leave that option available in case of emergency later down the road. Would be nice if they add Excelgor to Champions for a fast scout. Like, no, I don't think he'd be very competitively viable, but yeah, like, I'm generally shocked, like no Crobat, no Excelgor, like, just like no general fast guys. Yeah, dude, I am devastated that we will not get Murkrow until the late game, if at all, for Gen 2. I hopefully we get him in Platinum. I love Murkrow. So you just like Excelgor is just one of your faves. I get it. I want the pre-evos. They have Pikachu in there. Why can't the pre-evos be in freaking Champions? You don't even have to put the Eviolite there. There are Pokemon who are pre-evos who are still viable without an Eviolite, dude. Like, get them in there. Let's mix it up a bit. Let the freaks like me play, dude. Yeah, but Clefairy's not available without an Eviolite. Let's be real. Okay. And we're not going to use... We'll put Picky back in while we're waiting on in this gym. Okay. So I'm totally cool with leading with Grabbean for the minute. The door is locked. We should get Miss Singo as our encounter. Well, I bet that corrupts the game, though, still, even on a PC version. Oh. Get that Max Repel up! Don't forget, PokeRoy. Silly, silly. If they really care so much about new players, they need a tutorial on priority. I didn't realize they didn't have a tutorial on priority, considering all the tutorials they have. All the dumb stuff, like, this is the A button. This is the fact that they have a tutorial on contact and no contact moves. Kind of insane, not priority. Considering Whimsicott is just right there. Grimmsnarl and Whimsicott are just like all over. And they know better. Is this just for lore? Did I just hit a lore switch? Great. We're gonna be at this for a while. I like how I'm like, man, I wish they bring dungeons back to Pokemon. And I'm like, screw these dungeons. They're boring. I'd rather be playing on my cell phone. Yep, just keep boosting Cool Guy. Sucker Punch and Protector are making people leave 1-star reviews. Oh! If only it was just that. If only it was just that. Ooh. I think I just avoided an encounter there. The reviews are hilarious, though. I like the one with, like, put more boys in the game. Too bad I'm not a slop tuber. I would have made a video about the reviews. Ooh, lots of medicines here. If I find defensive those, I will use those on Cashew. I would love to bring Cashew away at the end. I have grown very attached to him. My mentor once lived here. A Dementor once lived here. Whoa, look at that guy. He looks messed up. He looks funny. Surely I can tank one electric. Let's do the horn drill. Damn it. Horn drill. Damn it. Horn drill. Damn it. Horn drill. We got him. We got him, Obama. Dude, I might bring Gabby all the way to the end if we can horn drill. But I am tempting fate now. Obama Snow is proud of you. We did it, President Obama Snow. We got the funny one-hit KO move. We're just like Snorlax. Snorlax Halucha. No one can guess what we're doing. They're not gonna bring a flying type Levitate. It's funny how that strat has completely centralized. That specific strat has centralized into Snorlax and nothing else. People try to do it with Mr. Rhyme, though. With its it has an ability that either takes, I think it takes someone's ability. So they try to take the no guard from Pikachu or someone. Speaking of which, I should try that with my Mr. Rhyme. I don't think is as fast as Hi Gramps. Yo, what's up, yeah, Diamond? Is this my more Pico icon guy on YouTube? Who calls me Gramps? It's nice to finally see you on a stream. You made it! I like how your username is Blue too. Just to keep the bit going. You're just like Rival Blue. The music plays, you come. Of course I picked the wrong. Of course I picked the wrong one. Dang it. Now I must engage with the puzzle again. I wish Mega Halucha was not resigned to a gimmick like that. That's so lame. It was fun on day one, and then it wasn't fun anymore. That's such a shame. Like, why couldn't he be a fighting flying Incineroar? Like why couldn't he get Intimidate? Like, why not? Like, what does that hurt? Versus giving him a passable no guard? Are you kidding? Carbos. Keep roiding up our cool guy. What's this TM I found, too? Toxic. Ooh! Hang on to that, just in case we need to stall. Okay, am I deep enough to start? Yeah, here we go. We're getting to the puzzle. There's a key here. TM14. Was it Solar Beam? Blizzard. Ice Beam better, but no weather effects to boost that accuracy. I do agree with that much, Darkness. There is not enough Mons with no guard. They're definitely trying to push the no guard agenda. And I think that with Pikachu, with Raichu, they did a great job. Raichu is a great example of making no guard work. No one ever goes to Raichu and goes, oh my god, it sucks that everything can hit Raichu. It's a glass cannon. What would we expect? Like, it has Zap Cannon and Focus Blast. Like, that thing, it's so crazy how monodimensional Raichu is by itself, but what it complements in teammates and pressures against the opponent. Like, again, just a job well. Like, consider, like, we finally get a no guard mon that's relevant. No notes. Great job. And he's one of my favorite megas. Because you put no guard on a Machamp, and people's like, well, now everything can hit the Machamp. It's like cross chop, perfect accuracy cross chop ain't good enough. It just ain't good enough. Yeah, Yin Diamond, I think you're kind of right. They should, honestly, yeah, for real. Like what they did to Dragonite, where they give it like a stance switch. It's like, all right, you gotta fight. You got a physical mode or a special mode. They should have just made a special mode Hawlucha, because then it could have still had that gimmick, but it also could have abused Hurricane and Focus Blast. I agree. We would be thinking of that mon differently if it was a special attacker, because like how many special. Like, that thing would have been an Archaludon killer. We would be talking about that mon so differently. Completely different conversation. Literally anything with Focus Blast, honestly. Oh, I've locked myself out there. This is where the puzzle gets annoying. Although I could have used an escape rope, but I put mine away. Yeah, it should have been special Hawlucha for the Mega. Because no one is using that Mega Hawlucha for its new bulk or attack. Unemployed Agron. Bro, someone said it the other day where like we made the joke on the PokeRoy channel that we don't believe in the wall because even the wall doesn't believe in itself. And both folks on Twitter recently have been like, yeah, Farigiraf is the wall. And I'm like, that's so right. When people believe the wall to be, that's Farigiraf, dog. To this day, I don't... Oh, I got a follow from Yin Diamond. Thanks for the follow. Okay. New to Twitch, so figuring stuff out, me too. Samesies twinning. Dude, Scrumptious, the fact that they're not giving us... The fact that they're not giving us Golisopod yet, does that not bode well? Like, it's gonna be... Like, I mean, obviously by virtue of being Bug Steel, it's already incredible. But, like, just how good is our boy gonna really be? Because I don't know its stats at the top of my head. Like, what statistically makes it different from Sizzle? Like, the ability is the defining line. But the fact that they're waiting this long, man, it's gotta be good. Moments before disaster. Moments before it's just tactical retreat again. Or emergency exit. Okay. So now we just go up against Blaine. I should double check what Blaine Oh, I just realized, do I want Aerodactyl? Do I want Aerodactyl? I could get Aerodactyl here. How does Aerodactyl make itself available in any other game? I should double check on that. Because for Lance, I should really consider it. It doesn't really learn rock moves, though. I really couldn't take advantage of Aerodactyl, though. I mean, it is a fast Hyper Beam, though. But would I be shooting myself in the foot for, like... Look, it's like Gen 2. Where's Aerodactyl in Gen 2? A Route 14 trade. I'll never really do anything with it. So Gen 3. Gen 3 Aerodactyl. It would be a trade. Gen 4 Aerodactyl. I don't think I'll be using the Underground. Gen 5 is basically a reboot, so Gen 6. Like, let's see, like, where's old Amber Pokemon XY? I could Rock Smash in the Glittering Cave. After I deleted the Elite Four, so I can't even get Mega Aerodactyl in Gen 6. Oh, I know, so I am in Platinum, so I know about the Fire type issue. But again, that's just the game, man. That's just the challenge of the game. There's, like, no good opportunity for Aerodactyl, I believe. Gen 8? It's all post-game crap. Because I'm not going to use the DLC locations when I play Sword and Shield. Yeah, where's the old Amber in Gen 4? Old Amber Pokemon Platinum. In the Underground. Which, again, would just be grinding away anyways. I may as well just get it now, for fun. So I got so many windows open. Yeah, I should just grab the Aerodactyl. There are no rock TMs or moves for Aerodactyl. Am I reading this right? Cerebi, be so for real with me. Benevolent Cerebi, tell me this isn't so. It can learn Fire Blast, that's funny. But no, like, Rock Stab. Dragon Rage. It has Flying Stab with Fly or Wing Attack. I would just have a very... Basically, I would just have a very fast Scout if I did this. I don't... Yeah, maybe just leave it open. Leave it open in the future. There's kind of like no point. Gen 7. What's Gen 7? Is that a Alola? That's gotta be a Alola, right? I love Gen 7. I can't wait to get to that point in the Nuzlocke. I can't wait to get there. That's gonna be a blast. Also, just because I'd never... Actually, no, I think I did a Nuzlocke at the old channel once upon a time with Ultra Sun. But Ultra Sun's Ultra Sun was the very first Pokemon game. Like regular Sun and Moon, loved it, adored it. The Ultra versions, the first time I never completed a mainline Pokemon game. I felt so ripped off. It was a declawed version of the first ones. Okay, I still need to look up, like, what level Blaine is. This is where this started. This whole discussion. Okay. Blaine, 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 Blaine. What are you? What do you have, brother? Oh, 54. I was about to say, oh my, is he capped at 50 as well? 54. Okay. There are some rising stakes. There is more grinding in quotations to do. You found a shiny Munchlax? Hell yeah. Oh my god, Diamond's trying to curse the Golisopod with Defeatist right now. Imagine. I don't think they ever do crap like that anymore. That's the worst case scenario. There's no way they do that. I'm sure these things have been predetermined already, but part of me just deep down wonders if whoever's TLCA, there's a specific Pokemon that works on champions. And I have to hope that they're, like, the optimistic me is, like they have, like, a pool of abilities they're thinking, and they're just watching how the meta has been developing and going, okay, under certain circumstances, we're actually going to give Golisopod this ability we'll commit to. But if the meta goes a certain way, no, he'll get this instead. And we're, like, in the meta right now, we're like, yeah, no, we gotta get something good. ILCA, yes, that's the name I was trying to guess. I think it will get an ability, it's just not gonna get, like, it's not gonna get pressure, but it's gonna be in that pressure camp, you know, of, well, that's an ability, a nerve. Circumstantially interesting, because a nerve is not nothing. You see how Aerodactyl makes that a thing. Like, I can imagine Mega Tatsugiri getting something unique. But I think the whole point of Mega Tatsugiri is a closed team sheet mode switch. Like Dragonite. Okay, which Dragonite am I getting? Which Tatsugiri am I getting? Because you could run, because one's a Dragon Water and one's a pure bulky water on the Dondozo. So you could still theoretically have a team with Tatsugiri and Dondozo in a Mega format, and you could still be playing guessing games. And I like that. I really respect that. Yeah, and you could just really say Tatsugiri's kind of in the he's kind of in the Scizor and Tyranitar and Aerodactyl camp, where they could have a Mega Stone and be pretty self-sufficient with or without it. Like, they don't have to Mega Evolve, and they don't need an item otherwise to be good. You know what I mean? Like, those are my favorites. And I think that's the camp that Tatsugiri is gonna join. And I think that's what really makes that Pokemon so goated in my eyes, is that flexibility. Oh, this is the one we get quizzed. I thought this thing was going to give me on a technicality. No, Caterpie evolves into Metapod, then Butterfree. I just button mashed that one. I wasn't even looking at the question. Not in this one. I'm gonna say it's gonna be at least one more month. I assume we're going to a regulation MC after Worlds. I have a feeling that, like, I'm hoping that at some point, after Worlds, they just give us the rest of the Megas, and then we have just like instead of seasonal splits, we just get like one 3-month-long regulation with no changes. I didn't see this question. I was mashing again. Almost there. Tombstoner. Watch Gen 1 just dominate Pokemon champs the entire time. Not until they bring in the rest of the field. It's just a low power format. Then Gen 1 goes away. Hi, I am Blaine. I am the leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all the challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal! Can't use items in a match, brother. This is hardcore. New ability Oishi. Yeah, what would that ability do, though? Like... Does it, like, poison? Like, anytime there's, like, a bite mover? Like, that'd be kind of funny. Very situational thing. Like, if you get hit by, like, a bite or, like, a fang move, you know? It gets poisoned or it gets healed or something. That'd be funny. Okay, Grab Bean, let's go. Ooh, this guy's clutch. Ninetale's kind of nasty. Gotta be careful not to get, like, I've had it easy for a while. Don't get too cocky, brother. Oh, here we go. Pride cometh. Okay. Now I could get in trouble. Confusion kind of nasty in this gen. Okay, now he's just spamming. Come on, girly, we gotta get something in here. Oh my gosh. There we go, one more. Although this probably won't do much. Oh boy. I only get one more shot, then I gotta move to someone else. Okay, there we go. Oh my god! Oh, this is... What if I just do it back? Oh, that crit! Yeah, I want sushi too, brother. My wife and I went out for our friend's birthday to a nice sushi place. It's like 30 minutes away from our house. Oh. Not the best in America. Not the best in America. There's a place in Boise that we go to once a year that I like so much better. Okay, you gotta pivot. You gotta pivot, Cashew. Please don't confuse Ray. Get hit. There we go. Okay, take us home, Cashew. Thank you. There we go. Let's get this momentum back. See you later. I'm gonna go get sushi. I got a place near my house called Sushi Remix, where it's basically deconstructed sushi. Just a sushi bowl is all it really is. I think you kids would call it like a poke ball or bowl or something, you know? And it's so good. Dude, Arcanine's sprite in this game looks sick. Please don't kill me. Do I have, like, no special? Like, that might biff me super hard. And we'll never know. I just saw a blank sprite. What a little shitter. I've burnt out. We have earned the volcano badge. What if his head exploded? This badge heightens your special abilities. Brother, we don't need any more special. We're already special up. Let's teach our Fire Blast to a Water-type Pokemon. Just a Spike Blade. Just to be funny meme. Just so crazy bread looks like normal bread to us. Okay, so now it's to Geo, right? La Giovan. Let me look at what he looks like. Because he's going to have Persian. He's going to have that nasty high crit Persian. Oh, he's got the Nidos. Rhydon, Nido King, Nido Queen, level 55. Oh, a stat lower based on the color of the Tatsu. That would be kind of sick. Okay. So I think I'm gonna run a level 55 Seeking. There is Earthquake in this game, so I will stick with 3 Bird as a nice pivot, although Nidoqueen has Thunder, apparently. They both got Thunder. Damn! Oh, this guy's nasty. This is a bad man. Cashew. This could be the last ride of Cashew. He could do it. He'd have a tough job, but he could do it. Yeah, I gotta take... This is the fight I gotta take most seriously. I think the documentation I have is wrong. But I should still take it very seriously. Like, let me see here. Pokemon Yellow Giovanni Gym. Pokemon Yellow Viridian Gym. No, this should be it. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna need 3 Bird back, because I gotta fly there. Basically, I think 3 Bird is kind of a punish. Like, if he ends up if one of those Nidos ends up KOing me, like if he starts Earthquake spamming and that's killing me, I will bring 3 Bird in as a punish. Because it will be faster. Cool Guy would also be a punish. Although it'd be risky to lose him, but we know Wowzy can do his job if things go wrong. But Laugh Tale's gotta go. Piggy's too situational. So that means that gives me 2 Mons to work with. Who was Nugs? Oh, Nugs was a Dugtrio. Who would be very fast, but I like the defense. I like tanking with Cashew. Honestly, I don't really have many options. I haven't really actually caught that many Mons now that I think about it. I don't want to get double kicked. Oh, his Rhydon has a horn drill too. We could run into some scuff. I think I will bring Nugs as another punish. Like, something goes wrong. Like, either as a sack or a punish, we'll have Nugs. Who do I want to bring last? I guess I won't miss Scream, you know? And go against the Rhydon. It won't be any good against the Nidos. I guess Piggy for the Persian. It would be Piggy's last ride if something went wrong, you know? I'm pretty sure Giovanni's gonna give us Earthquake too, right? So, like, that's what we give our Nidoking at the end. And we have the speed to abuse Slash. And I'm just gonna save real quick for safety. Pardon the silence. I'm locking in, I'm thinking about things. Thinking about how I want to lead this. Because this one is no slouch. Oh, I definitely want to, I'm thinking about, I definitely want to lead with Threebird. Because his Doug Trio exclusively has ground moves. And one of them is Fisher. So for this one, I definitely want to trade Earthquake for Dig. Yeah, we have to lead with our bird. Otherwise, we are high risking. That his Doug Trio is actually probably the nastiest thing he has. Besides that thunder coverage on his Nidos. This way, nothing can really harm us, other than he could just start. He does have Sand Attack, so if he notices he can't hit us, the AA might just start handicapping our accuracy before the Persian comes out, or the Nido. Okay. Let's do it! Even though I'm going to be fighting his stooges first. Alright. What if this is the old man? He's like kind of like in the Celadon one, like, well, this is full of beautiful women. It's full of beautiful mob bosses. My heart goes doki doki. Forgot how slow these things are. Oh, I can't even... What is the key to this puzzle? Meridian Gym Map. I know this one's not even that complicated. I just can't be bothered. I just can't be. I cannot be bothered. Yeah, this is kind of the way. No more room for items. Oh, it's just a revive. We can't use that anyways. But I mean, he's gonna be trying to hand me an earthquake at the end. So I better empty the bag out real quick. Whoopsie. Butterfingers. Okay. Now I'm sorry. Not only am I thinking about this gym, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do tonight because I get the night off. It's just been so hot. It's like my wife wants to enjoy the holiday, but it's just so hot. At least I get paid to be in the heat at my day job. I can't store any more items either. Oh, hold on. Are you literally joking with me? In that case, I can just buy these things again later. I didn't realize you didn't have unlimited space in the computer either. That's cray. That's craydont. That should give me enough space now, right? Oh, I forgot I gotta... Can I just toss these fossils? I'll keep the old amber just in case. I probably need those ethers, though. But these things like the escape ropes, the Pokeballs, these potions, there's things we can toss and make room for. Dude got quite a few items in this PC. This is stuff I really should be doing off stream, I'll be honest. So let me just get a few more and... I'm back! What did I miss? Lots of cleaning. Very riveting organization content. If you have OCD, this hits, I bet. I'm about to fight Giovanni though. Just trying to make sure my bag's a little bit more clear because my PC is completely full. Pack is full. So we're clearing out for the end game here. We'll put that max ether back. That stuff we'll need to Elite Four. That's too important to toss! Well, don't overfill my freaking... my PC, then! I should have unlimited space in my PC if things are gonna be too important to toss. Too much sentimentality in this game. At this point, yeah, I think I'm cool with storing the HMs. Just make sure I got the HM guys in my party when I get that far. Lots of viewers this stream. I was telling everyone the last stream, I was like, man, I streamed for a few months with 0 viewers. Like, we have a marked improvement here. Okay, no more shroom again. But yeah, things just got, like, once the YouTube channel really kind of got its legs going, as I figured, like, things clicked, and now, even if I got a nice little intimate group of folks, it's real nice. You know, you got some lurkers, they don't talk, but then I got you, guys like you, guys like Chal, and we just have fun and we riff. And we get through. But the real talking definitely happens during Champions Tuesdays, where folks really start talking. Because everyone's got theories and ideas, you know? Nuzlocking is just chill. We're all just kind of relaxing. But at some point down the line, I will be releasing a Nuzlocke video for the channel. And grabbing that side of the audience and becoming more of a general Pokemon. A general Poketuber. And we'll see how that livens things up around here. Hopefully everyone gets along. If it catches on. I think Nuzlocking is a whole different type of competition that maybe does not bode well for me. Here's the thing. VGC people find me very entertaining. That has been figured out very early in the game. That I am very welcome in that community. Nuzlocking? Who knows? Who knows how that will be received? But to get that Nuzlocking video, we need some space. I need some shroom to grow. This is gonna be tough, actually. I forgot when we facing a few guys beforehand. My videos are generally awesome and hilarious. Thank you, I think so too. But I'm biased. I worked very hard on them for a while. And then this past week and a half, I've been finally taking a break. So it's been a rest well earned, considering what I went through there. But I am a little nervous going forward, because as you saw with the Chu-Chan one, I am doing things a little bit differently. Like, I know that people really like the montages, and they'll still be there. But I really burnt some really good jokes right out the gate, and those are never. It's never guaranteed I'll ever be that funny again. Although I think the Raichu video has got the sauce. It may not have the footage, but from what I've learned from the Victroyable video, I don't need the footage to be funny. Y'all seem to be honed in on my little side of schizophrenia there. My little LSD tripping. I will say the Raichu's video is what I would call a power tripping video. I'll start production on that next week. I have the footage. Hopefully I have enough footage. But the video editing will start next week. I mean, I can't just have any footage. I can't make a Raichu video and then show Magikarp. You know what I mean? Like, gotta do something with it. Machoke looks like a balloon animal in this game. He looks like a balloon fetish. Well, now that guy's been moved down. Unless the retro name is Raichu. You know what? I make that joke as if I haven't, spoiled that there are 5 Mega Raichuis in the next video. As if I have not done that exact joke in the video. In the planning stages. That video stars several electric types, and I just call them all Raichu. Okay, here we go. This could go wrong. Blaine made me sweat a little bit. He chewed through 3 Mons before we got the momentum back in our favor. Fwahaha! This is my hideout! We weren't really hiding. I planned to resurrect Team Rocket here, but you have caught me again. So be it this time. I'm not holding back. Once more! He literally talks like the Star Trek actor. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Alright, this is probably one of the... I mean, honestly, all of his mons are scary. I'm gonna be real. This guy's tough. Okay, so we're gonna drill peck for crits. We're fishing for crits. No crit needed. Persian. Gotta hope he doesn't crit us. We want to be faster than that Persian. There we go, there's that crit we needed. Okay. If that AI is smart, we're gonna get the thunder really quick. So, switch in. Okay. How's this gonna go? Now, hopefully this doesn't double effectiveness when I'm underground. Okay, here we go. Looking good, looking good. Really cool sprite. Good use of colors. Okay, tank it. Tank it, Cashew. I cannot take another. Oh! Oh, he used an item. Oh my god, he could have punished us. If he had Earthquaked again, Cashew would have been done. Wait, now we gotta switch. And we have to hope we don't get horn drilled. I think I'm gonna go Nugs. I'm not gonna be heartbroken if Nugs goes. This is gonna be a toughie. If he goes all 5. If he population bombs us. There we go. That was so clutch for Catchew. Clutch for Catchew. Okay. Spooky scary. Hang in, Nugs! Okay. I'm pretty sure one-hit KO moves, the accuracy of them has to do with level or speed in this game, so I'm assuming level, so I think we had the lowest possible risk for a one-hit KO. I like it, like, oh man, here's some cool drip. Here's a cool little enamel pin, because you defeated my Dark Empire. I like how he's just a cool guy now that we beat him. We earned his respect. Oh, we get Fisher here. If I hadn't talked to him, he would have just stood there and been a bad guy forever. We literally just punched a guy until he was good. Okay. So, do we get... I think we get another rival encounter right at the front here. If I'm not mistaken. Because we can do that before we go. Yeah, I think we just become friends. I think he becomes our new, like, father figure. Crack a boy open with the cold ones. Okay. Saving, yeah, let's see. Do we get another rival? Yeah, Victory Road. We're at Victory Road, and we're way over leveled for him. So how about I just, like, kind of, like, walk down Victory Road? Like, I think our party is okay for now. Let me get Nugs replaced with some coverage. Freebird, Cashew, Cool Guy, Grab Bean, Nugs. put Potleaf and Laugh Tails back in. There. Then we have plenty of type coverage. We feel safe. Funny how the rival just, like, kind of hits me with the same Pokemon I have. Okay. Just double checking what this guy has. Probably just... I think Grab Bean's kind of our safe lead, because, like, we're not going to be heartbroken if we lose it. He's kind of our scout. But I think the rival's, like, right here. I should have plenty of max repel to get through Victory Road. Yeah, here he is. And I can always just re-up after this, because I'm just going to do this battle, and then I'm going to call it a stream. Big baby, you collect badges too? That's cool! Then I'll whip you... Whip me? As a warm-up for... When was Big Baby a bad guy? This is inconsistent characterization. Also, his Sand Slash is not as cool as mine. Bye-bye. Get fished. Go Laugh Tails. Ooh. Better one-shot ya. Oh, he's got one too? I hate this guy. I hate this guy. They're not as goofy as the red and blue ones. I love the old red and blue sprites. See, his was easier than Blaine's. Why would they throw Blaine's Ninetales at us and then do this to us? I'm gonna do it. Dang it. I'm gonna do it again. Darn it. I'm gonna do it again. Darn it. I'm gonna do it again. We got him! President Obama Snow! My special is okay. So we do it again. Unaffected. Oh, okay, whatever. So we're just making stuff up now. Oh my gosh, it is just gambling, huh? Yikes. Setting a bad example. That was a crit. Okay. That feels good. This guy will try to... He probably has recover and has to take a couple shots, but... This is just my safest bet. Oh, his special fell. That's fine. I'll recover later, too. You're more gimp than I am now. This makes you both more... Like, you're not gonna hit me as hard, and you're not more vulnerable, too. Because it's all tied together. Oh! I mean, he can do it to me, too, though. I gotta be careful. He could crit and debuff me. But this should be fine. It's just two nerds thinking at each other right now. Actually, it's just two nerds actually each other. Actually, I'm stronger. With the higher rate. Okay. This thing's got pin missile, don't it? And the docs don't tell me. So for safety purposes, we will switch to Cashew. Yeah. No. Not with that little shitty grin you have. I only knew that because you tried that against me one time when I didn't have the Psychic out. I was like, ooh, that's interesting. Duly noted. Because I could have, if I had not had that experience, could have lost it all right there. This thing does, I mean, now it's not going to have a ground type. I remember not having a ground type, and it was, like, not even bothering with the electric moves. I defeated Big Baby! Big Baby, what? Big Baby was just careless. That loosened Big Baby up. Big Baby ready for Pokemon League. PokeRoy, you need more practice. Yeah, but hey, you know what? Big Baby out of here. Smell ya! He's getting a little mean. I think he's just getting tired of getting biffed. We're not gonna... I don't even know who's poisoned, but it's not gonna be before we get to the Pokemon Center. Alright! So that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my holiday and take her easy. Thank you all for joining me. What is there to say, really? Not much that I can think of, actually. I think we're just gonna take it easy, and like I said, I'll be working on my videos next week. Oh, subscribe. Actually, there is something we're talking about. Is that we are inevitably going to hit 1,000 subscribers. It's just a matter of how fast we want to do it, and me sweeten the pot to help it go faster. So let me pull something up real quick. I'm sure y'all have already seen the announcement. But in order to, you know, like, have some fun here, we're trying to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube as fast as possible. So if we get to 600, and I think we're only 25 subs short. It's gonna be a little harder this weekend because there's not gonna be a new video. But by virtue of everyone sharing and, you know, just putting out the good word, if we get to 600 subs by next Tuesday, I'll start doing Champions Tuesday streams on YouTube. We get to 750, I'll do a nice little chill drawing stream here on Twitch. We get to 850, I will let y'all as a collective audience build a team for me to play on Champions for a Champions Tuesday. Why not? And then at 1,000 subs, I want to create a Pokemon together with you guys. Use that through the Discord community. Well, like, have you ever heard of the Create a Pokemon project from stuff like Smoggin? I want to do something similar. I want to create some funny, competitive Pokemon. Mega Chimecho will be gaming. You could totally press for Mega Chimecho for that 850 sub. If you can rally up the audience, I'm gonna put up to a bunch of polls. I'm like, all right, here's the Pokemon. Basically, I'm gonna put I'll put like a big old poll up with maybe like every Pokemon that's available in Champions, and then whichever ones get the highest top 6 percentage, those are the ones I'll use. You know what I mean? I think that's the way to go about it. But that's neither here or there. But that's just what to look forward to. If y'all can help me get those subs up, put out the good word. Basically, sharing videos, it's like a little homing missile of friendship geared at a future fellow fan. If you can do that, I'm sure we can hit these benchmarks very quickly. Nah, we run in last resort Lopunny. We could. We really could. But we shall see. It won't take long to get there. But the sooner, the better. Because once I get there, then it's all about watch hours, and then I can get PokeRoy monetized, and then we can start working here seriously, start doing some fun things, probably start doing those Nuzlocking videos, if I can scrounge the time. But until then, I am so grateful to your guys' support so far. Also, the other thing too is, you see on the little green health bar above me, we are 85% away to our TCG unboxing stream. I'm up and down with the sun. I was grocery shopping at like 6 o'clock this morning. I live in bum F nowhere. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should buy these Pokemon cards ahead of time. Oh my gosh, there's none. Even where I live, the scalpers run heavy. We're in trouble. I might have to think of something equivalent, something different to do if we reach that 85 that 100% goal at the top there. That Kofi goal there. But I think I have an idea. I think I have a very cool idea as a substitute if I can't find these Pokemon cards. Hell, I might just run both if I can find the Pokemon cards and do the other thing I'm planning. Pocket? What do you mean, like the online one? I mean, what's the fun in that? It's all digital. That's like AI Pokemon cards. Come on now. It would be better than nothing, but I don't have nothing. I definitely have a backup plan. But I would like to do the backup with the unboxing of anything I can scrounge up. You'd think I could just find some booster packs, but apparently even that's too much right now. But whatever, whatever. Maybe luck will shine down me. What if I win? You know, keep that mentality. Keep being positive and optimistic. You live in Dubai, Diamond? Hell yeah. Or are you just vacationing there? We shall find out. We shall find out next time.